everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing well. So as some of you may know, if you've been looking at my Instagram or saw my previous video, I have just recently got back from Dubai. I was there with work, so I didn't get a chance to do the whole kind of touristy thing, but I did get an evening to myself on my last night where I went and did some shopping and treated myself, really treated myself. I thought I'd just show you what I bought. A lot of it's kind of some new makeup stuff that I can't easily get my hands on in Denmark, and even in England sometimes some of these brands are not readily available, but I've seen a lot of other YouTubers talk about them, so I really wanted to pick up some of those, and then just a couple of other bits and pieces that I fancied. So let's just get straight into it and on to the shopping. So the real highlight of my trip and what I'm going to talk through first is that I went to Sephora. So if you don't know what it is, it's a huge retailer for makeup and skincare in the States and Canada. We do have a little Sephora counter in my local department store here in Denmark, but it's not a retailer that's going to be in the UK. Or not in the UK, not going to be in the UK anytime soon, which is really sad. Anyway, let's just go through my Sephora haul. By the way, I'm sorry about my hair. I was like trying out a new product in my hair and it just didn't really go down that well, but I didn't want to like not film this because of a slightly bad hair day, so we'll just we'll just roll with it. So first things first, I got a couple of things from Mercier. They've got a little bit squashed in the flight in their boxes. Let's just whoop. The first product that I got was the Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. So there's a huge amount of hype about this product, which is why I really wanted to buy it. It's got SPF 20. I actually wore it yesterday because I was filming another video which is going to go up next week, so you'll be able to see it kind of in person next week, but it's effectively a really lightweight, it's a tinted moisturizer, but it does have this kind of beautiful, dewy, kind of glowy finish to it. So I think this will be really great in the summer. And the next one, this is a real cult product. I've heard about this. When I really first started getting into makeup, this was like one of the products that like you must have. And looking and watching a lot of other kind of beauty bloggers, kind of best of 2017, although this is not a new product, I think it's been around for quite a number of years now, it's still on everyone's favorites list, so I had to get it. So this is the Mercier translucent setting powder. I use powder every day, but apparently this is like the bee's knees, the dog's bollocks of setting powder. I have used it today, but I didn't use very much because I'm not actually planning on leaving the house today, so I'm just gonna chill out at home, so I didn't feel like there's loads of point in putting loads of powder on if I'm not gonna need makeup to last all day. More on this to come. So the next brand that I bought a couple of bits on was Cover FX. So I don't know a lot about them, to be honest. Not really seen them in the UK before, but a lot of like other beauty bloggers and beauty YouTubers talk about this brand a lot and some of the kind of products in their range. So I wanted to try it out for myself. So the first one is the Custom Enhancing Drops. So highlighting, so it's their liquid highlighter effectively, but loads of people absolutely like went mental over these. I'm not actually a big fan of like blinding highlights. For me they're just a little bit too much. I prefer something a bit more subtle, and this is blinding. But I really wanted to try it because there was just so much hype about it, and I just wanted to be on that bandwagon. So this is the Custom Enhancer Drops in Rose Gold. Like, it's a liquid highlighter. It says shake well before use, so I'll just shake it. Shake. Shake your booty. Gosh, that's a throwback. Love that song. So as you can see, it is like in a dropper format. I have to pay attention to what I'm doing here so it doesn't go everywhere. I haven't used this yet either, so this is exciting. Oh goodness me, wow, okay. Woohoo! Hello, blinding highlight. But maybe I'll just put a little bit on. I'm gonna grab a mirror. Now, what I have heard about this product is that it dries very quickly. So you want to be able to kind of work it in as quickly as possible before it dries. Oh, I've effed that up. But I don't know if you can see that on camera. Maybe the lighting's not great, but that is like super pretty. You really don't need a lot. Like tiny drops. I think this will last me a very long time. I'll just get that a bit closer so you can see that. That is gorgeous. That's so pigmented. That's amazing. Really excited to play around with that a little bit more as well. Makeup woman! I'm just wiping that off my hands because You just see that going everywhere. So that's really exciting, really excited to play around with that a little bit more. I can't believe that pigment. It is true what the YouTubers say. So the next product that I picked up was the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. So I've heard quite a few things about the Cover FX setting sprays. I think I kind of did some research, but I kind of forgot when I was in there. Don't drop the setting spray. So I kind of did a bit of research, but I couldn't remember. They had a few different ones, but I really liked the sound of the illuminating ones because I already have the Urban Decay All Nighter, which is more of a kind of setting, making your makeup last all day. So I don't have anything that's kind of illuminating or dewy. So I thought I'd give that a try. And then purely by coincidence, when I was getting ready this morning, I often watch YouTube videos in my bathroom. Wayne Goss, who if you don't follow, definitely follow him. He's kind of a very, very high caliber makeup artist, and he's amazing, and he really just tells it how it is, which I think is great. He did a video that he posted only a day or so ago, which was like 6 life-changing products that you need to have, and this was one of them. And I was like, oh my god, I bought that! I was talking about this today. So what he said is this, it just makes your makeup look so, so pretty, and it really just highlights that kind of luminosity and dewiness. And I was like, yeah, I'm down with that. What he said was though, which I thought was interesting, was not to spray it all over your face, but to hold your face here and then spray it so it just gets the outsiders of your face, which I thought, oh, that sounds really interesting because I get quite an oily T-zone. So I was always a bit against illuminating sprays because I just thought, is it just gonna make me look real shiny? But actually, if I cover my face here and just do the outsides, then maybe that might work. So we're just gonna try the Wayne Goss approach here today. That mist is so fine. It's obviously really hard to see setting sprays on camera, but I will do a few more uses out of this and just see how it goes, and then let you guys know what I think. Okay, and the next one, which I can get anywhere, I didn't need to go to Dubai to buy this, but this is the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. So I'm kind of experimenting with different brow pencils, and Benefit is famous for their brow products, so I thought I better get one. So this is the product here. So there's one end, how you pull it, one end which is the actual brow pencil part. I'm using it today, and it kind of went on really, really smoothly, and then the other side is a spoolie to help kind of shape your eyebrows. So I have the shade number 4. I really liked this. I've only used it a couple of times, so definitely going to keep using it. So again, heard a lot of beauty YouTubers talk about this, which is the Way Texturizing Hairspray. So what does it say about this? This says, like a dry shampoo and a hairspray had a baby. That sounds pretty good to me. This ultra lightweight hairspray that builds incredible volume and texture, packs with volcanic minerals to absorb oil and refresh hair. Let's just try it and see what it looks like. Come on, open up! For an expensive hair texturizing spray, they thought they would have better packaging than just like tape on it. Batiste doesn't do this. Oh. Oh shit. I've just pulled the end off. Fuck. Come on, this is really expensive. This was like 20 quid and I can't even bloody get into it. Not cool. Let's try that again. Oh, it smells gorgeous. Oh, I love that smell. Yeah, you can definitely feel the product in, which is good. Sometimes I feel like you spray stuff in and it's like, did nothing. Yeah, really like that so far. That smelled incredible, but I'm gonna keep using it, playing around with it, and then see how I get on. So that's the Way Texturizing Spray. I quite like it because I can say, Way! Very cool. So I also got the Huda Beauty Nude Lip Collection. So this is their Liquid Matte Mini. So this is Sephora do these amazing like kind of mini things like right by the till, like clever merchandising if you ask me. But I've heard a lot about Huda Beauty and their liquid lips in particular. So they come in like the 4 little minis here. I really like the mini sizes when it comes to lipsticks because you never go through a whole lipstick, so they last forever. So I'd much rather have 4 for the price of 1 or maybe 2 instead of just buying one colour. So this one is in the colour Crush. So that's kind of a terracotta-y kind of a nude, really, really pretty. It goes on like super, super, super smooth, super glidey. It's quite liquidy, but I think that's kind of good because it feels then a little bit more lightweight, which is really nice. This one is Girlfriend. I haven't actually swatched these yet, so this is kind of new to me too. So that one's Girlfriend, so that's slightly darker than the kind of terracotta-y orange, which is really, really nice. Wifey. This is what I think I put on today. I just picked one out and put it on, to be honest. So again, that's kind of more of a classic kind of nude in like liquid lipstick, which is really lovely. And then last but certainly not least is Sugar Mama. So, and then this is Sugar Mama here. So again, they're kind of similar. You could argue like, what's the point? But I really wanted to try this formula and I didn't know which colour, and I will definitely use all of these kind of nudes. Okay, and lastly but definitely not least, so I got two eyeshadow palettes, one from Tarte and one from Anastasia Beverly Hills, but I really wanted to get the Tarte Shape Tape, which is this concealer that everyone is raving about, has been raving about for over a year, but they only had it online and I was like, what? That's really annoying. The best selling product in like makeup history and you can only buy it online? Especially with concealer, because you need to see the colours, and that's why I haven't ordered it online before, because I don't want to spend like 25 quid on a concealer, and I mean that's a lot of money anyway, so I don't even know, but anyway. I'm ranting and raving, but this eyeshadow palette is gorgeous. I'm using it today, I used it yesterday, and so this is the Tartelette Toasted palette. So lighting's not great today, but this is a bit of a copycat, or not copycat, but kind of similar shades to the Naked Heat. So lots of lovely kind of warm tone colours, and they've already got really pretty names like Small, Sunrise, Crackle, Cozy, Flame, Warmth, Cashmere, Candle, Latte. Look, I'm a sucker for good names. It smells nice as well. This is Cozy, so you can see it's like super pigmented. I didn't even put that in. Very hard. Latte, which is a really lovely brown, and let's do a shimmery one. Let's do Sunset as well. Again, so kind of really, really pigmented. Oh, let's do one more. Let's do Simmer. Again, if you want some more kind of eye tutorials with this, then just let me know, but I think that's absolutely gorgeous. It's going to be my new favourite eyeshadow palette, for sure. Burning up today. I don't know if it's because I've got like the hangover sweats or what, but this is the Anastasia Beverly. This is the Anastasia Beverly. This is the Anastasia Beverly. Oh my god, it's being rumbly. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance Eyeshadow Palette. I can actually buy this like literally 5 minutes from my house, but I was in Sephora and I actually saw it there and I was like, I want it and I want it now. So this is like got like a kind of velvety kind of outer, which is really, really nice. It's gonna get dirty quick though, I've got to look after it. Look how pretty my eyeshadow palette is. So this is a gorgeous, gorgeous eyeshadow palette with these colours in. I'm super excited to use it. And I think quite often when people see eyeshadow palettes, they get a little bit freaked out, like, oh my god, there's so many colours in there that I won't use. But with some of these colours, so I think the two big red ones, if you were to just like exclude those and look at the others, there's actually loads of very beautiful neutrally colours in there. So there's only kind of two kind of really out there shades. The rest of them are all pretty usable. I'm dying to see this love letter and see what that looks like. Oh my god, it's so pretty. But if you just use that like in the corners or like a little bit under that lash line, really pretty. Red ochre, I'm gonna go in as well. So that's a really nice kind of another warm shade. Primavera, this is what everyone, when I've watched it, ooh, that's so soft. That's such a pretty kind of shimmery shade. And then this burnt orange looks really nice as well. Again, that'll look really nice in the crease. So just some really beautiful colours here. Ooh, Born Fresco, that's kind of a lilac-y kind of mauvey colour as well. So they are gorgeous. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to play around with this. So the other place that I went to is Lush. So this is very, very common in the UK. They've got Lushes everywhere in kind of most high streets, but I don't have access to it in Denmark and I really wanted to try some of their stuff. So when I was at school, Lush was always the shop where you'd walk past and it would absolutely reek and it was really, really off-putting. But actually I think over the past few years they've really kind of renovated themselves and come out with some really, really great products and moved away from that kind of stinky shop. And so I wanted to try some of their skincare stuff actually because I've heard like really good stuff about it. So my sister actually uses this and she raves about it. This is the tea tree water. Essentially it's a mix of water and essential oils, and tea tree, if you don't know, is really, really good for spots. It really helps kind of bring out bring out the spot. It's a bit gross. But essentially what it says here is we use this for its clarifying and antibacterial action. So it kind of kills bacteria, really helps with spots. And the guy in the shop was telling me, because I bought a face mask as well, which I'll talk about in a minute, is that when you finish with your face mask, just kind of spritz this on or use it with a cotton bud. He also said to kind of put it on after your makeup and use it as a setting spray as well, which I'm not convinced about, to be honest, but I might just give it a try and see if he's right. But it feels more like a kind of a toner, kind of skincare kind of a thing rather than a setting spray kind of a thing. But so I bought the tea tree water. And then the face mask that I ordered was the BB Seaweed. And this is one of their fresh ones. So this is one with an expiry date, so you have to use it within a month and you have to keep it in the fridge. I obviously travelled with it, so he was saying that it was absolutely fine to keep it out of the fridge for 24 hours, but no more than 24 hours. And you can see this is what it looks like. So it's a kind of a really chunky, it's a homemade mask. They make it there in the shops. I've used it a couple of times already, and it is very soothing, very clarifying. He recommended this one to me because I talked about my oily skin. It's really nice keeping something in the fridge, and then you putting it on, it just feels like really nice and cooling. I actually used it this morning and a couple of nights ago, so I thought it was really nice. And then the other thing that I got was the Ultrabalm facial cleanser, which I'd kind of read quite a lot about. And effectively what it says is it's an ultra effective, ultra gentle face cleanser, a rich, soft, oily cleansing cream that cares gently for all skin types. So beeswax is the kind of the main ingredient of this, and it says that makeup stays on because it's made with oils and waxes. Beeswax is the gentlest ingredient to take it all off. So it's more of a makeup remover cleanser, I think, and you can see when you look at it, it is like a balmy, like it's not a liquid cleanser at all. I've used it once and it was really beautiful. It kind of really softened the skin. It does smell a bit funny. It's not my favourite smell in the world, but I guess sometimes with natural products they're not. That's just what they smell like. I'm going to try it a few more times and let you know what I think, but that was one of the cleansers that I got from Lush. So that was like my little mini purchases in Lush. The next place that I went to was Bath & Body Works. So this is a really nostalgic shop for me. So I used to love Bath & Body Works as a teenager when I lived in the States. They had this like section at the back which was like the teen section, and I always used to go and kind of smell their products, and they had one in particular which was a pillow spray that I absolutely adored. But I'd heard quite a lot about their candles. So Zoella talks about the Bath & Body Works candles, and I'm not sure if she gets them shipped over or if she gets them as gifts, but she really raved about them, so I thought I'd go and check them out and just generally have a bit of a nostalgic moment. It's completely changed, the branding and everything about Bath & Body Works is completely different, so I didn't really feel as nostalgic as I maybe hoped for. But anyway, they had these really beautiful candles, and they had this really great deal which was three wick candles for like 40 quid. And in Denmark, candles, especially scented candles, are insanely expensive. Or they can be for like really expensive brands. So I really wanted to kind of buy a couple of these. And they're really pretty, so they're really big. This is one that I haven't used yet. So, it smells so good. So this one is the Mahhogany Teakwood High Intensity. So this is a slightly stronger smelling one. It smells like Abercrombie & Fitch. So if you've been into an Abercrombie & Fitch, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because that smell like hits you as soon as you walk in. So I feel like I can like sit there and close my eyes and just imagine all these really hot Abercrombie & Fitch models in my house. I actually got 2 of these because I liked it so much. So one that I'm currently burning at the moment, and then I've got one as a backup because clearly I'm not going to be able to just buy it whenever I want. So, and it was on a 3 for 2, so I got this one for free, which is really good. And then the other one, you know, very American style. They're very much like, how are you? Can we help you with anything? About 5 people asked me if I was okay in Bath & Body Works. I'm like, I don't know if I'm okay, I'm not so sure. Anyway, but in fairness, this woman came up to me and she said, this is our new scent. Do you want to try it? And I was a bit like, whatever. She recommended this one, which is the Peppered Suade. And that's just I'm already really bad at explaining scents, but effectively it's just another very beautiful candle. Slightly subtle, slightly more floral, but I also really liked it because of the kind of rose gold, kind of pinky package that it came in. And last but certainly not least, I went to Kate Spade. So I've really had my eyes on a Kate Spade handbag for a while. I didn't really know which one I wanted, but I thought just all the styles are so beautiful. But I ended up getting something, a little handbag. Isn't it pretty? So I was just completely drawn to the colour. I initially had planned, oh, I'm going to get a black one because I don't really have any black handbags, to be honest. Mine are more kind of browns and things. I think it's because I wear a lot of black that I didn't want to get. Anyway, so I was intending on getting a black one, but I just saw this colour and I just completely fell in love with it. So it's kind of almost like a bluey grey. So it'll still match with everything, I think. But it has this kind of really lovely strap and this kind of flap at the front with this, and this is what the lining looks like on the inside. So these are just spots actually, which is really, really pretty. And then it's fairly big, you can fit quite a lot in there, but it's just such a gorgeous like crossbody bag. So that was my kind of real splurge for myself. I really treated myself along with everything else. Me and my Kate Spade are going to be very happy together. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun doing it and just kind of re-going through everything that I bought. For the beauty bits and pieces, definitely keep a lookout on my channel for more videos and on my Instagram for kind of reviews and kind of pictures and kind of stuff that I've been wearing with it. If you want to see anything specific or any of the reviews from the things that I bought, then just let me know in the comment section below. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed doing it and spending all my money in Dubai. I really enjoyed it. So please subscribe if you want to see more content from me. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!